WNCI Columbus, your station for news, weather, and traffic.
Good morning. I'm Kelsey Webb, and here's what's happening on this Tuesday morning. The Ohio State Highway Patrol says 18 people were killed in crashes over the July 4th holiday, nearly double the number from last year. Columbus police are investigating a series of incidents of youth violence in the Short North during the holiday weekend. Videos on social media show fights breaking out and people shooting fireworks into crowds. The city recently expanded its youth curfew, which now starts at 10 p.m. for teens. An evacuation order has been lifted in Bucyrus following a weekend train derailment involving a hazardous chemical. Ohio has reported nearly 200 cases of an intestinal infection known to cause explosive diarrhea, with dozens of cases reported here in central Ohio. And in sports, the U.S. was eliminated from the World Cup round of 16 last night, losing to Belgium. Storm Team 4 meteorologist Macy Tetrick says mostly cloudy, up to 86 today, partly cloudy, 88 tomorrow, and storms possible on Thursday. And that's what's happening on this Tuesday morning. I'm Kelsey Webb on the WNCI Morning Zoo.
I have to wait like 10 seconds before the computers catch up. So we took yesterday off. We haven't been on the air since Red, White, and Boom. We'd like to thank you. It was a surprisingly great broadcast. I think the fireworks were classy. And it only took me an hour and a half to get out.
I was in bed.
Oh, Jimmy lives downtown.
11:30.
Dave and Jimmy, happy Tuesday. Pay no attention to the man mumbling in the background. But he's carrying a lot of the show today. So celebrity news now. Joke news in a minute. Later, tales from the casino.
It's bigger than that, Dave.
Well, I would ask you about the story, but you don't like to reveal details.
A story that involves a casino. It involves generosity. It involves unprecedented stupidity.
An unprecedented tale from the casino.
Okay. A casino story.
It's not all a casino.
Fine.
Okay, here we go.
But you won't tell me, so just tell the story later.
So, turns out Meghan Markle tried to pull every string she could to get invited. Seems like she would be invited. Why in the world would she not be invited?
Yeah.
She's right up her alley.
Yeah.
They're both liberal. They both fight for causes, supposedly.
Yeah, Meghan Markle's an actress.
They're both, well, then, oh my God. Then someone spoke to the press and said, Taylor and Travis weren't inviting people for headlines. They invited people they genuinely wanted to celebrate. Bull crapperino. Bull crapperino.
George Stephanopoulos.
Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is now pretty much universally looked upon as a bad dude. Who mistreated his children and is now they all day by day are dropping his name, and he's there, which means Angelina Jolie wasn't.
But you love his movies.
I love his movies. I love him. I don't have kids. I don't care. But I mean, I think he's a bad dude. And there were influencers there. They invited influencers to their wedding so they could talk about it, post about it. Don't tell me these are genuine friends. Even Adam Sandler, who officiated. I mean, as best as we can figure it out. Now, maybe we're wrong, but our math tells us, and you brought this up, Kelsey, that we're like, how does Adam Sandler know Taylor Swift? Well, Travis Kelce was in Happy Gilmore 2.
Right.
Now, that at best is probably a 2 or 3 day shoot. It was a bit part. So that was probably all the interaction they've ever had. And you're going to invite him to officiate. Hey, babe, we should get Adam, man. That's a great idea. I mean, I just don't believe they're tight with all these people.
No.
All right.
No.
Surprisingly, this is shocking. Jack Antonoff was there alone.
Alone? Where's Margaret Qualley?
Trouble in Paradise. She was seen the days before out with friends. And she was in New York. She was in New York on July 3rd. But she was in the state of New York, 100 miles from Madison Square Garden, during the wedding with her friends in Kingston, New York. That is not a good sign.
That's very odd.
Right?
Yes.
So,
Would that make you happy?
well, some people are saying, well, she was on a movie set. She couldn't make it. Well, her movie wrapped 3 weeks ago in Arkansas.
Would that make you happy?
No, I don't wish anyone's marriage to fall apart. I don't like Jack. Okay, maybe a little. No, I don't want his marriage to fall apart. But still. Speaking of Adam Sandler, Because of what rich people do. Day after the wedding, went to Nantucket. And when he was there, he called the police, the non-emergency number, and asked where he could find a pickup basketball game. And they told him, and his car pulls up, and he shows up and plays pickup with some random regular dudes, and they all have pictures and posted about it.
There is no random regular dudes on Nantucket. You're on that island because you got money.
I'm just amazed because he had hip surgery, and he kind of limps even now. Like, I saw him in concert like a year ago, and he's limping around stage. Now, maybe he was just recovering, but...
Well, he isn't going to the net. He's the 3-ball shooter.
Well, to show up with people you don't know and say, can I get in your pickup game, you'd think you're pretty good.
Really? Or you're Adam
funny.
Sandler.
Yeah, they give you... every time you touch the ball, they back off and let you shoot.
Yeah. You're Adam Sandler.
Maybe. You want a couple of notes leaking out from the wedding?
Yes, please.
She walked down the aisle to her own song, Love Story.
No, a string version.
Played by a string quartet. Did you read all this?
No, this is all over the weekend. My mom and aunt and I.
Played by a string quartet. She sang part of her vows. Mm-hmm. She's moving from her Tribeca giant penthouse. They're going to buy a house together in New York. Avril Lavigne. What's Avril Lavigne doing at their wedding? Oh my! Talk about another stick in the mud.
Oh my god!
Maybe they were both coming up at the same time and did a tour together. I don't know. I just can't believe she's friends with Avril Lavigne.
I don't think you have to be friends with everyone at your wedding.
I do.
I wasn't friends with everyone at my wedding.
Well, you knew them, or it was a relative. You think that she related to Avril Lavigne?
No, I don't. The Canadian, no.
So don't you think you'd have to be a friend if it was someone your age?
I don't know. So Greek weddings, sometimes 500 people.
Yeah, ours had 250.
Know everybody there?
No, there are a few friends of my parents and stuff, but not Avril Lavigne.
Stop.
When you're a star, she obviously came from the Taylor Swift side of things. Yes, you have to know them. If they're a star, you have to know them. There was no one at my wedding my age that I didn't know.
Okay.
I mean, I knew everyone that got invited. George Kittle and this other football dude, who I don't know, wore the tuxes that Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels wore in Dumb and Dumber. I don't think that's what it's a black tie affair. I don't know if that's cool or not. Well, you know what? He's a bro with Travis. Jay, Trav, you'll think this is funny. And he probably did.
Yeah.
Hey, look what they're wearing. Oh, he probably did.
So my mom's brother just got married, and her daughter, my new aunt's daughter, is married to an NFL player.
Okay.
I wish I knew his name. I'm going to find out. Anyway, they were at the wedding. So I get a text from my uncle the next day. Sherry's daughter went to the wedding yesterday in NYC. She sat behind Paul McCartney and met Tom Cruise. She played a game and won a Chanel purse. That's all I know.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
How's she related to you?
Then
now?
he says, "Have her on your show." I said, "Give me her number. I have goosebumps."
Did he give you?
Then he
your number?
ghosted me.
Who sent you that?
My uncle,
Jeff.
Tom in Nashville.
Who is the girl again?
Okay.
I normally tune you out. Your normal
He just
story.
got married to someone, Sherry.
Who did?
My Uncle Tom just got married to Sherry.
Sherry.
Her daughter was at the wedding because she's married to an NFL player.
Oh,
Yes.
Kelsey, you're related to Taylor
I
Swift.
know, and I guess they had a big raffle, and you could get all these designer goods.
They had all
including
kinds of games that you played.
Yeah.
And you can win things at the games. You can also win tickets during those games, like skee ball type tickets. This is what I've read. That would allow you to buy things and also enter into different raffles with the tickets you win. So it was like a fair. It was just a joke, man.
It's a joke.
It's not a joke. It's their concept of what they're
Right.
doing under their circumstances.
Okay.
You want to look at it through the lens.
She threw a casino night.
But
That's a joke to you. It's a blast.
Fun.
Yeah, for your
Why?
wedding, I don't know. For your
Who
wedding.
cares? It's their wedding, not
you
yours.
wouldn't do it, but
Really?
you're not famous.
Yes.
You're not rich.
But I'm saying-
you did your thing.
I would not tell her, but hey, we're playing games at my wedding.
You're right. There's a lot of things you wouldn't do.
Because you didn't have a reception that was a concert style, humongous bash.
Prince Harry is going to London
You're not famous
this week.
Nor are you rich.
He thought he was staying at Buckingham
I
Palace.
barely know you.
Oh,
His invitation was revoked at the last moment.
oh my god.
He does not know where he's going to stay now.
Repeat that because I was trying to get my joke in, but that's a big story.
It is. Harry is going to England this week, going to London.
Right.
He thought he was planning on staying at Buckingham Palace with Dada.
Right.
And the invitation was abruptly withdrawn at the last minute.
How do you revoke an invitation?
His rep is dismayed and confused by the public slight. In a written statement,
Right.
this is from Prince Harry's rep, which is probably Harry just handing a piece of paper to somebody. The Duke spent last week making alternative security arrangements. Once the arrangements were in place, he was able to formally accept the offer of accommodation to Buckingham Palace. It's unclear why, having formally accepted this accommodation offer, it's now been withdrawn at the last moment. Whoa, because William got involved and said he's not staying at the palace, Dad.
Whoa.
So he's looking at his iPhone for his tickets, and the tickets just magically vanished. He's like, well, I was supposed to get into
That
this
insane?
concert. What's going on?
Yes.
This is Dave and Jimmy.
You're listening to the #1 rated
That's a big
morning
story.
zoo.
With Dave and Jimmy.
WNCI.
How do you write a formal
I know.
withdrawal?
Well, and why do you even comment on it? I would just let it slide. You're making it now. You're making a bigger deal out of it than we'd have never even known if his rep wouldn't have released that.
We'll stay dry for most of Tuesday, although we can't rule out an isolated shower or thunderstorm this afternoon into the evening. We'll see some clouds this morning with a little bit more sunshine by the afternoon and highs in the mid-80s. Looking to Wednesday, slightly warmer, a high of 88 under partly cloudy skies. I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Macy Tetrick on the Morning Zoo.
It's 71. Could be worse.
Hi, there's explosive diarrhea in Ohio. So there's
Good night.
right. There's been these cases spreading across the country. New Jersey and New York have been hit hard. Now it's in Ohio. It's called cyclosporiasis. Not something new. We see cases every year, but we don't see this many
I
cases.
call a cyclone in my ass.
They don't know the source of the outbreak. It's from contaminated water or food, like a parasite that's from feces. Yeah. Anyway, so now 200 people in Ohio have it, dozens of cases in central Ohio as well. Columbus Public Health says this is not new, and they typically see this number of cases. So an evacuation order lifted in Bucyrus after a train derailed over the weekend. One of the cars carrying hydrochloric acid, but there's no evidence that any of it leaked. Columbus police investigating a series of incidents in the short north over the weekend involving teens fighting, throwing fireworks into crowds of people. This is right after we updated our curfew, 10 p.m. I mean, no one's going to follow that curfew that is looking to cause problems.
No, it hasn't gone into effect yet, I don't think.
It's true. I mean, it is in effect. It's not enforced.
If it did, they'd arrest everybody red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
As soon as the first firework goes off.
There was a tornado that touched down in the Youngstown area over the weekend. I know we don't really care, but I was there. So
I
and
care
then
if you watch
Jimmy does
this
not
happen.
care at all.
Well, this
he
isn't
wishes Youngstown was wiped
Jimmy
away.
news.
Not everybody. I just wish some of it.
Okay. Because you have a friend from Youngstown who sent you some coverage, and you don't like to be texted about
Kelsey's
anything that
like,
doesn't involve you.
Send me all the pictures. He's sending me 30 pictures of a Youngstown tornado,
At
which
a
I don't
country
care
club.
about at all. And then Kel's like, send them to me. So then I have to dig them up and send them twice.
How did you
You don't
survive?
think it would be interesting if you saw a tornado and you would tell your friends about it?
He didn't see a tornado.
You didn't see it?
No, he was here.
Oh, I thought he was in Youngstown.
No, then it would have been interesting. Then it would have been okay.
I totally thought he was there for the holiday weekend.
That's why it's not okay.
Oh, that's pretty good. There was a prayer vigil held last night in Vinton County for the community to gather in light of what's happened there. 16 kids rescued from this home in horrific conditions. Not much new over the weekend. I did a deep dive over the weekend, and there were reports that the 18-year-old in the house had a boyfriend and was on social media. So that's not been confirmed because it doesn't even look like there's electricity in that home. How are they on social
I can't
if she can't write her name? You know,
physically figure out how you could put how many kids? 16?
16 kids in a 12 by 12 room.
It's almost physically impossible to put that many people in there. They couldn't have all been in there at once. They couldn't have.
I don't know, Jimmy. All of this is something that we couldn't even.
12 by 12's size of your studio, your little new studio.
Is it?
16 people in there? You couldn't even, you'd have to all stand shoulder to shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And the more we find out, the less happy we'll be.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
You're right.
So it kind of, I prefer. Thanks. News that ends on honky is always the best news.
WNCI Comfort Dental. Traffic.
Comfort Dental. Convenient, caring, comfortable. Traffic is starting to pick up northbound on 71 at Green Lawn, also 33 west near Gender Road. Had a report of a fender bender just before that Canal Winchester exit. We're seeing more delay 23 south off the South Outer Belt, as well as northbound 23 at London Groveport. I'm Johnny Hill from the Total Traffic Center.
This report is sponsored by Pierre's Ice Cream.
I want ice cream. Pierre's ice cream. Flavors that knock your socks off, falling off the cone and dripping down your hands ice cream. I'm talking smiles for everyone ice cream. That's Pierre's ice cream. Taste for yourself.
Summer's hot, but the days still